so thankful. I am so thankful for the work you guys gave. Whether you were out there hanging door hangers with us, and I think it was Sharon who coined a new term, door knobbing, which was great. Whether you went out door knocking with me, whether you were one of our social media ninjas out there, I appreciate it. Whether you were making phone calls, writing letters, really, the amount of folks who just volunteered for this campaign, it means so much to me, and I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we're winning tonight with about 70% of the vote. 70%. I'm so grateful, and I am absolutely convinced that the reason why we got 70% of the vote is because we talked about the issues and focused on the vision that matters most to Ward 6.
That's right.
We focused on every single neighborhood across Ward 6. Every single neighborhood. Ward 6 is the biggest ward in the city. I am honored to represent it. We're the only ward that represents all 4 quadrants, from Shaw to Southwest, from H Street to Hill East, all of Capitol Hill, from Navy Yard to Noma. It is an incredible array of neighborhoods, and it's exciting to represent. And we focus on the issues. We focus on the things that matter. We focused on our schools, on safe neighborhoods, on affordable housing. We talked about criminal justice reform. We talked about being a fair and a just city. We talked about the things that we all dream about for our families and for our neighborhoods. And I'm really proud of the way that we did that. And I think that's why we got 70% of the vote. And I also think we got 70% of the vote because I think Ward 6 spoke with a very loud voice to also reject the type of politics that we've seen on the national level that have sought to divide us. I'm proud of you guys because we knew how never to throw a punch below our weight, because we know the vision and the leadership that we have for Ward 6, but we know what it means to be neighbors. Tomorrow, we are neighbors. We're Ward 6. We know how to fight. We know how to have a disagreement. We know how to argue with each other. We know how to push and pull on each other. But we also know that the very next day, we're going to be standing in line at Eastern Market together. We know we're dropping off kids off at school together. We know we're going to be in the library together. We know we'll be in grocery stores together. And that's something I'm really proud of, the way that you guys ran this campaign. And I'm really, really grateful for it and proud of the way you did it. Thank you. I think all of us have library cards. That's for sure. Did anybody go to any of the debates over the course of it? Can we give Andrew Lightman a round of applause for moderating very well? Andrew gave us some very tough and fair questions, but I think he also helped show us the diversity and the variation in terms of our vision for our ward, for our communities, and I'm really grateful for it. All right, so tomorrow, what happens? We're going to rest just a little bit, and we go back to work. I got to say, we've got a campaign as we move into the fall. I know that you're going to tell me, but Charles, we're 85% Democrats. What are you talking about? We've got a Republican opponent, we've got an independent, and we're going to make sure that we carry all the way through our campaign to November, where we know we're going to win, and we know we've got 4 more years, right? All right, I also want to thank a couple of quick people that are here in the room. We've got our Ward 6 Board of Education member who worked really hard and helped us out, Joe Whedon. Thank you, Joe, for your support and your hard work for us in our education in our schools.
Yes.
Thank you. We also have our at-large Councilmember Alyssa Silverman that was here. Let me tell you, Alyssa is our Ward 6 neighbor, but she is also somebody that I know I can always count on to have my back when it comes to our neighborhood issues, our Ward 6 issues. She's going to be up for an election this November as an independent, so I ask you to help support Alyssa Silverman. know that my friend Robert White stopped by earlier. He couldn't stay because apparently he's party hopping. But Robert White was here, and I appreciate his support tonight as well. All right, and so we have to get a really good picture here as well. So I know some of you might have signs in the crowd. Okay, so I'm told by Eric, who is just the official photographer here, that everybody should hold up their signs, should smile and wave and make all kinds of great noise. Ready, Eric?
Yeah.
I know if you're gonna right.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. Have a drink, celebrate, relax, have a good time, and thank you all very much.